What's up, travellers? SJ Aviation HQ here. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you the model review of the TAP Air Portugal Airbus A330-900neo by JC Wings. Absolutely stoked to have this model in my collection. Soon enough you'll see the model for yourselves, and I'm sure it is going to. I think it is already a popular piece, a popular release that people have already gotten. I was definitely glad to get it in my collection. But before we go ahead further into the video, make sure you've subscribed if you're new. Got a bunch of awesome videos coming up soon. More model reviews, more infinite flight involved videos. Also, another unboxing coming soon of the Gemini Jet September. I think it's the September releases. So do stay tuned for that. So before we go ahead and check out the box, and I'll read out some information regarding the airline, and then a little bit of detail around the airframe and the operator of the airline. So, founded on March 14th, 1945, TAP Air Portugal is the flag carrier airline of Portugal and is headquartered at Lisbon Airport, which serves as its main hub. TAP Air Portugal has been a member of the Star Alliance since March 14th, 2005. It operates to 90 destinations in 34 countries worldwide. As of today, which is October the 13th, 2021, TAP Air Portugal has an aircraft fleet of 97 aircraft, including multiple Airbus-built aircraft, such as the Airbus A330-neo family, Airbus A330-neo family, and of course not forgetting the ATR-72s and Embraer E190s. TAP Air Portugal was the launch customer of the Airbus A330-900neo, which they took delivery of on November 26th, 2018, and which the aircraft was registered as CS-TUB for those that aren't familiar with the phonetic alphabet. But for those that are, it is Charlie Sierra Tango Uniform Bravo. TAP Air Portugal currently have 19 of the Airbus A330-900neos in their fleet. So now some information regarding the aircraft or the airframe itself. So the MSN number or the manufacturer serial number is 1819. This aircraft is an Airbus A330-900neo, specifically a 941. 41 is the aircraft designator code for the Airbus built aircraft that are equipped with Rolls-Royce engines. So for the likes of the A350s, the A330neos, the Airbus A380s, and so forth. This aircraft performed its first flight on May the 15th, 2018. The registration on this aircraft before it was given its actual registration, so this is the test registration, was Foxtrot-Whiskey Kilo Mike. This aircraft as of today, which again is October the 13th, 2021 here in New Zealand, is 3.2 years old. This aircraft was built and produced at Toulouse, France, which is the whole reason why the test registration had a French registration or prefix, and this aircraft is currently active. So going into some operator history details. So the registration of this aircraft today is Charlie Sierra Tango Uniform Alpha. This aircraft again is a Airbus A330-900neo, which TAP Air Portugal took delivery of on April the 11th, 2019. This aircraft is equipped with two Rolls-Royce Trent 7072 engines. This aircraft is nicknamed D. Maria I, I believe, and this aircraft was ferried between Toulouse and Lisbon between on the April the 12th, 2019, and has the A330neo first to fly sticker applied to it, and has been on the aircraft since April 2019. So there's some information regarding the aircraft, the airline, and some little bit of detail around the operator as well. So So now going into the details of the box, you can see in front of you, it's a bit of a weird looking box. It's not like the usual boxes you see nowadays with the highly detailed top of it. What you can see here is it's got you can see it. It's got a panel that looks into the cradle of that protects the model. But now we're going to go and have a look at the details of the box. So let's have a look. So here at the top left corner we have the A330 First Fly decal. Just here the titles, which that is on the aircraft, which you'll see in a moment. This aircraft is in 1:100 scale. I believe that is in English and also Portuguese, would make sense. Here we have on the left side of this panel we have the TAP Air Portugal logo and some nice detail down this side here. On the bottom panel we have the TAP, I've got a TAP Airbus A330-900 and the registrations Charlie Sierra Tango Uniform Alpha. And there we have the airspace logo, which is what Airbus are currently working on at the moment. Here we have the barcode, and looking on this panel here, the right panel, got the same detail that was on the bottom panel, but this side is blue. On this side we've got the official product, which this I guess this model is the official product of TAP Portugal, and again we've got what this model is. And then on this side we've got some 5 little symbols here. We've got the Neo logo, got a Wi-Fi logo, a volume logo, an engine, and I think this is meant to be a winglet. And I believe that's what you can see on board the aircraft. And here we have on the back panel we've got the TAP Airbus A330-900neo and the registration. Again, this is 1:400 scale. And in this bit here we've got some details regarding TAP Portugal. On the top we've got in Portuguese, and on the bottom we've got in English. I'm going to pause that and have a read. You can do so now. But continuing on, we've got the trademark logo or some typeface here, the copyright symbols, and here we have the logo of TAP Air Portugal, and then some warning details in various languages, and then there's the recycle logo just here at the end of my thumb. So that's basically the box. It's pretty basic box, I must say. I was expecting something a little bit more vibrant, something sort of like the colours that are on the aircraft, but that's what we got. So that's now that I've read out the information regarding the airline, the aircraft, and the operator, and I've shown you the box. Let's go ahead and check out the model. And here we have the absolutely stunning TAP Air Portugal Airbus A330neo by JC Wings. Doesn't it look amazing? Like as I said in the beginning of the video, this model was initially released sometime in 2019, but was in I think it was the August or July release of 2021 officially as an official model release, and I'm very happy to finally have it in my collection. I did order it back when it was initially released before it was cancelled due to the licensing issues, but yeah, absolutely happy to have it in my collection. So now I'm going to go into some details regarding the aircraft itself to give you an up-close view of it, showing you the different aspects of the aircraft as we go along, and giving you some information regarding the different aspects as well. So let's go ahead and start the review. So zooming in to the front of the aircraft and putting it in shot. Here we have the nose cone of the aircraft. Underneath that would be the weather radar. That is the part of the aircraft which lets the pilots know who are on board the aircraft know whether they're going to be going through any rough weather. They can detect any weather cells coming or around the area, so they know whether it's safe to proceed on the track that they're going on, or whether they have to go around any thunderous weather activity. So above that we've got the cockpit windows, the windshield just here, and surrounding that is the raccoon mast, which is a common thing seen on the Airbus aircraft these days. We've got it on the Airbus A320neo families as well. We've got it on the A350 family as well, and we've also got it on some of the CEOs, the current engine option aircraft. So I believe there's some A330-300s, the high fly. I know the high fly Malta one, and also the A340-300s that have the raccoon mask on it. And I must say, it definitely adds some appeal to the look of the aircraft. So here we have underneath the cockpit windows, we've got the nickname of this aircraft, which is, again is D. Maria the First, and then to the right of the cockpit window we have the Star Alliance logo and the Star Alliance writing underneath that. Of course, the Airline of Portugal became a member of the Star Alliance on March the 14th, 2005, and operates worldwide on the network of the Star Alliance. To the left of that, we've got the L1 door, the L1 boarding door, and some way down the aircraft here we have the L2 door. That's also a boarding door. In some cases, the L4 door as well could be a boarding door, but in most cases it's not. At the bottom of the aircraft here, we've got the nose gear and the nose gear door. On the nose gear door, it has Tango Uniform Alpha, which I'll show you in up close view of in a short while. So ranging in between the L1 and L2 doors, we've got the cabin windows, but also on that we've got the green and the red logo of logo face of TAP Portugal, and to the left or right of the L2 door, we've got the Portugal typeface. Here we have the first antenna on top of the aircraft, and here we have the first SATCOM on top of the fuselage, I should say. And here above or near the L of Portugal, we've got the red anti-collision beacon light. So here we have the landing light on the wing here, and here we have this side's number. I think the number 1 Rolls-Royce Trent 7072 engine with the Rolls-Royce logo on it, which I think is quite a nice detail there. So moving down to the midsection of the aircraft, I'm going to show you the wing of the aircraft, which I think is quite a nice, got some nice aspects on it. Here we have the wing of the aircraft. We can see the flaps on the creases in the wings where it shows the flaps, and we've got the flaps that are sticking out here. Here we have the red navigation light at the end of the wing, and here we've got the sharklet of the Airbus A330neo. I must say I wasn't really a fan of the A330neo when it was first shown. I think it's pretty normal to not like something and then eventually gel to it. To show you what the sharklet looks like, and you can look at it on the other side there. Looks quite nice. I like how the little middle green is kind of camouflaging itself with the leading light on my airport. The airport mate, I think that's quite nifty. But it looks really nice. Now I must say I think the TAP Portugal livery does suit this aircraft. But let's continue with the review, showing you the rear of the aircraft. Here we have the rear fuselage of the aircraft. Before we go ahead and look at the tail, here we have the L3 door. I believe that is more used as an emergency exit. And as I mentioned, here is the L4 door. Here is the second antenna on top of the aircraft. Here is the Wi-Fi dome, or the SATCOM, that provides the IFE, in-flight entertainment, on board the aircraft. And here we have the third antenna on the top of the aircraft. On the bottom, there are, I think, as I currently looking now, there should be one at the front, and there's another one at the bottom, near the rear of the aircraft. But here we have the A330neo first to fly decals that I was talking about earlier. And here we have the website of TAP Portugal, flytap.com. Here is the registration of the aircraft, Charlie Sierra Tango Uniform Alpha, and here is the flag of Portugal. And now looking at probably one of the most important aspects of this aircraft, and of course that is the tail fin. Without the tail fin, the aircraft would not fly. Without engines, it would not fly, and there wouldn't be any lift without wings. So here we have the vertical stabilizer, known as the tail fin. So we've got the dark green bit of the T, the green bit of the A, and then that integrates into the base of the P, and so like a dark red, and then we've got red on the tail fin for the P. And here is Air Portugal. I think the tail fin does look very nice. One of my favourite liveries on this aircraft. I do hope that one day they end up getting 787s, because I would really want one. But I don't think the 787s would suit their network. If they were to go with another aircraft, I think they will go with the A350, the 900 variant. I think that would look pretty cool too. I do have a soft spot for the A350 now, so I do hope one day, in the not too distant future, that TAP Portugal will end up ordering the A350. Let me know in the comments below if you think that would look cool, and your opinions of this model if you have it already. So here we have the horizontal stabilizer, also known as the back wings, I guess. Here we have the leading edge, and then we have on a little dot just here, and there's another one on the other side. If I'm able to just pivot this around, there's another one just hiding somewhere on here. I think it's somewhere up here. You can't quite see it, but they are the tail lights, also known as the logo lights. They light up the tail fin during night operations, so that the ATC or other pilots around the aircraft can see the aircraft when identify. It's more of an identification type device on board the aircraft, so that the aircraft can be seen really. And here at the end we've got the APU exhaust, which is the auxiliary power unit on board the aircraft. Basically an additional engine for when I've learned a lot, but while flying on infinite flight, you turn them on before you turn off the engines, turn on or off the engines. So it keeps the systems on board the aircraft running. So I've learned a lot on infinite flight. I love the game. If anyone wants to come along and join me on a flight, do let me know in the comments below, and we shall see how it goes. So now looking at the other side of the aircraft, just going to show you that momentarily before showing you the bottom of the aircraft. There's only a few differences on this side of the aircraft. Everything else is just flipped. So here we have a cargo compartment door just here. That's the forward baggage compartment. We've got a rear baggage compartment situated just here. And on the wing, on the other side it is red, but on this side the navigation light is green. And there it is there. So that's basically the only real differences, apart from the fact that everything else is just flipped around. The only other difference that I can really notify is the fact that the details on the tail fin are different. The word tap isn't really seen. You can't quite see it. All you can see is the red P. But that's really the only differences you can tell off the side of the aircraft. And there's also a little baggage compartment. I think it is just below the registration just there. So now I'm going to show you some details regarding the bottom of the aircraft. I'm going to hold the model up close so it is better to be seen. Hopefully this focuses for me. So here we have the bottom of the aircraft. Here is the nose gear door, and the nose gear itself does not roll. Just so you guys know that. Here, moving down the aircraft, we have got the beacon light just here at the end of my thumb, and we've got some air vents here, and the stand hole here, the landing gear doors, the bottom antenna. There should be another one on the bottom. Usually there is one. And here we have the gear doors. The landing gear itself. They do in fact roll and they do pivot. I'll show you a side view in a moment. Here is this side's wing. Very, very nice. Here is this side's wing with the registration on the bottom of it. Charlie Sierra Tango Uniform Alpha. There's a nice view of the sharklet, or it was, until it didn't focus. Let me sort this out for you guys. There we go. And then moving down the aircraft, we've got the APU entranceway just there, and then there's some more detail of the baggage compartment and so forth. So here we have a side view of the aircraft's landing gear. They do in fact roll, and they do in fact tilt. This one here should roll, but doesn't, or it does if you kind of force it to. And yeah, that's basically the model for you guys. So I do hope you enjoyed this video. Before the conclusion of the video, I'm going to go through my social handles. So if you want to come along and support me on Instagram, I do have an Instagram account for my airport, the Astra International Airport. You can see in the background, that's the airport map of my airport. And the socials part of the description below. The first link will be leading you to that Instagram account, and that's where I showcase all of my models, all of my movements of my airport, all of my the news and updates regarding what's happening at the airport. The second link below that will be the Instagram account that leads you to my livery account. That's where I showcase the custom or really livery designs that I make onto aircraft templates on Adobe Photoshop. If that sounds what you're interested in, let's go ahead and check that out and support that as well. If you want to go along and join a Discord server that has a lot of avid av geeks on there, model collectors. What we do on there, we talk about anything aviation models. We talk about our favourite trips on board aircraft. Everything you can name aviation. We talk about it on there. The Global Aviation Alliance. Want to come along and join that? Let me know in the comment section below, and I shall pass you along to one of the 4 admins and to get your application process started. If you want to go ahead and check out my Facebook and my Twitter, I do have the SJ Productions Facebook page and Twitter page. They are basically what I use to showcase everything that happens with my SJ Productions brand, what happens here on YouTube and what happens on Instagram as well. In particular, my airport account. If you want to go ahead and support me on there, the links are in the description below. Some news regarding my website. I've mentioned this in the past. November 23rd, 2021 is the launch date of the website. I will be putting the link in the descriptions of my videos after it's been launched. So if you want to come along and join or check out the website once it's launched, I would highly like your support on there. And soon to come on my socials, sorting out my Patreon account and also a TikTok, just kind of brainstorming what to do on there. Want to kind of showcase my model collection in a different way that I do on Instagram, but I probably will be integrating both Patreon and TikTok with the Facebook and Twitter accounts. So that's basically it for today. So thank you very much for coming along and joining me for the review of the TAP Portugal Champ Air Portugal Airbus A330-900 by JC Wings. So again, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel and support me on this channel. It would really help me out. Also, dim that bell icon next to the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. Share this video to your friends. Comment below what you think about the model, and of course, if you've got anything any improvements that I could make, do let me know in the comment section below. And also share this video to your friends. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Thank you very much for coming along. Soon enough, you'll see the most recent video on the left-hand side of the infinite flight venture that I took of on the Turkish Airlines A330 into Frankfurt, and on the right-hand side will be the full playlist of model reviews that I've done on the channel. In the middle is where you can subscribe. But until the next video, fly safe, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.